All right, forget everything you think you know about Wall Street. Forget the algorithms, the fancy computers, all of it. We are stepping back in time to the Gilded Age, a world with basically no rules, no safety nets, just giants. And our guide through this whole thing is a man named Henry Clues. He spent 50 years right in the thick of it, and his memoir is like a front row seat to the beautiful chaos. So let's dive in.
Now, you might hear that and think he's talking about a market crash, but he wasn't. He was talking about the start of the Civil War. And that's the whole point, you see. In his world, finance and actual war were almost the same thing. This wasn't some quiet, orderly place of business. It was an arena. Raw emotion, constant fighting, and just pure, unfiltered chaos.
And there was this huge shift that made it all happen. Before the big financial panic in 1857, Wall Street was run by what Clues called old fogeyism. Think slow, cautious, run by old guys playing it safe. But that crash, it wiped them out. And in their place, a new element rose up. These were young, hungry, ambitious speculators who looked at the market and didn't see a place to be careful. No, they saw a battlefield where only the fittest would survive.
So, on this new battlefield, you needed a new kind of weapon. And the ultimate weapon of the era was something called the market corner. And nobody was better at it than the first true titan of Wall Street, Cornelius Vanderbilt, a man everyone just called the Commodore.
So what exactly is a corner? Well, it's the ultimate power move. Okay, picture this. You secretly buy up almost every single available share of a company. Now, anyone who bet against that stock, the short sellers who need the price to go down, they eventually have to buy the shares back to finish their trade. The problem for them? You own all the shares. You control the entire supply, so you get to name the price. It is quite literally financial checkmate.
And Vanderbilt had this down to a science. His method was simple and just ruthless. Take his legendary corner of the Harlem Railroad stock. First, he just quietly started buying it all up. Then he sat back and watched as a bunch of corrupt politicians started shorting it, thinking they could crash the price and make a killing. They had absolutely no idea they were walking right into his trap. He had created total scarcity. The trap was set. All that was left to do was squeeze him and name his price.
And what a price it was. The stock had been trading for just a few dollars a share. It skyrocketed to $285. Just think about that jump. Vanderbilt had the entire New York State legislature caught in his trap, forcing them to buy back the stock at this insane, ruinous price. It was a display of power by one man that Wall Street had simply never seen before. So when his opponents were completely broken and begged him for some kind of compromise, Vanderbilt's response became legendary. You see, for him, it wasn't just about the